we're going to figure out how to get our pictures from the camera into Photoshop. And so the first thing we want to do is attach the USB wire to the computer and connect it to the camera, and then turn the camera on. And the minute we turn the camera on, what will happen is we'll get a little icon down at the bottom from iPhoto, which will open up. So as it opens, you can see all the photos that are on the camera, and you can pick which ones you want. For example, if you want only one, pick that. But if you want other ones, you can hold down the Command key and pick various ones. Import selected, and then those things will go right into iPhoto. You can delete the photos on the camera, or keep them. I'm going to keep them. So there they are. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Photoshop and go File, Open. Here are the pictures that we've brought in, and so you can pick as many as you want. You can pick these by holding down the command, hit Open, and they're going to open in separate windows. So in order to make it so we can see them all at once, we have to go to this button and go Float All Windows. Now, before we do any editing work at all, we can take another close look at them now that they're bigger. If we like them, we can get the Move tool, bring them in one at a time, drop them into our night sky image. They're going to come in on their own layer, and the minute they're in, just lock them. Here's another one. We'll bring this one in, drop it, lock it, go back to your night sky, and go File, Save. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get rid of all the stuff in the background that's so distracting by going here to full screen mode again. Let's get on this layer. We always lock a layer and copy it before we do any editing on it, so that in case we do something we don't like, we can just go back and make another copy. So I'm going to unlock the copy. I'm going to go to my navigator and get out so that I can do an edit, free transform, hold shift to constrain the proportions, hold shift as we make it smaller. You can let go of shift as we move it into position. And now we've got this thing so that it's just about ready for us to get rid of all the background. Hit enter. Now you can lock this layer, copy this one, and now unlocking the copy, you can start to work. One of the first things you might want to do is get rid of a lot of stuff by going to the rectangular marquee, make sure it's on 0 feather, and just click off lots and lots of stuff. So here we go. Hit the delete key. So you can go around and do various selection tools until you've got this thing in pretty good shape, so that you can go in and then use the finer tools. So let's go select, deselect. You might now want to go in, whoops, you might want to go in now with a magic wand and start selecting and deleting, selecting and deleting, selecting and deleting. And so in this way you can start to get rid of, okay, now here's a problem because we've got it going up into the feet, so we can't do that, it's up in there, so we're going to go select, deselect, and go back and use other tools. But we're on our way now to getting a good selection. You can go back and use many tools. For example, the polygonal lasso set on 0 feather. If I get in close, I can just go in, come around this, and hit delete. So I can do that in a lot of places. I can go over here, get rid of this, and then go to the tools that will help me the most. So that's a good start to getting your picture of yourself off of the background. And that's it.